Hey buddy, Bryce with Central Florida Dent Repair. We just recently had a hailstorm here in the Winter Park area, Central Florida, and the hail damage is pretty significant. I will tell you that I do have a car right here that I'm working on currently that was in that storm, and the damage, it's pretty heavy, but the good news is that you don't have to paint your vehicle. We can actually do this in the convenience of your home, or we have a shop in the case that the damage is really severe. But for the most part, we're doing this at the customer's home. Let me give you a glimpse of the damage that we're working on, and we'll go from there, so stay tuned. All right, we'll start off by showing you this newer body style Jeep Wrangler. Has a aluminum hood, believe it or not. And you can see these dents are actually about the size of, I would say, ranging anywhere between $1/4 to about $1/2 or so. Now, aluminum is a much more difficult material to manipulate than traditional steel, so it takes a little bit more skill, time, and effort. Let me show you some of the tools that we're going to be using from the backside while we push on those dents and kind of shape and mold them back into place. You can see we have a plethora of different types of rods and picks and whatnot, but here's a tool we're going to be using from the backside here, kind of twisting. And just pay attention to the dent right here. We're going to show you a quick demonstration. This is actually sped up a little bit, but for the most part, you can see that light reflection pinching where we're actually pushing from the backside, causing that dent to shrink and eventually just go away completely. So how are you supposed to know you received the best quality repair on something like this? Well, there should be absolutely zero indication of where these dents were located if these repairs are done to a high level. And that's how you know. Looking at this panel, you would never be able to tell anything ever occurred to it. And this is actually the #1 solution for repairing this type of damage. It's not only the best solution, it's actually the most moral solution. And your insurance company and body shops all know this. If you don't have to repaint a car, then absolutely don't. You want to preserve the value, preserve the original paint if possible, because it's the best. It's easy to file an insurance claim for this type of repair. You just file your claim, we get the claim number, and we take care of it from there for you. And you can see this damage here is pretty significant. This is a little bit more significant than the Jeep we just did. This is a Toyota Tacoma, practically brand new, has a really unique paint job on it, just a different color. But you can see we are done with this repair after a few hours of metal manipulation on this high-strength steel hood. Flawless outcome, and this customer is going to be super happy in the end. And if you have any questions about the hail damage in your area or the recent hailstorms in the Oviedo or East Orlando or Winter Park area, feel free to give us a call, 386-216-5185. We'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. Thank you again for taking the time to watch and become educated about the very valuable paintless dent repair process. Have a nice day.